Did you know the last time Jupiter and Uranus met in the same place in the sky where they are now was not in 1941, but 926 years ago? That's right. Despite what many astrologers of the Western and true sidereal systems may suggest, these two celestial giants last crossed paths amongst the stars of Aries and Cetus over half a millennium ago. Welcome to the Skystronomical perspective that will shed light on the challenges and unexpected happenings that the Skywatchers are anticipating. As we acknowledge this once-in-our-lifetime astronomical event, let's set the record straight and shed light on the historical realities surrounding the meeting of Jupiter and Uranus. The last time Jupiter and Uranus were conjunct and aligned to the stars of Cetus and Aries, where they are now, was in 1098. 3 years before, in 1095, in the lead up to this conjunction on November 27th, Uranus was already aligned with the stars of Cetus and Aries. Jupiter had just aligned with the star Altair, where Pluto is now, and Chiron was amongst the stars of Pisces and aligned with the stars of Cetus. On this day, the Pope Urban II preached to the West to wrestle control of the Holy Land from the Seljuk Turks at the Council of Clermont. It triggered the First Crusade. The First Crusade, 1096-1099, was the first of a series of religious wars, or crusades initiated, supported, and at times directed by the Latin Church in the Middle Ages. The objective was the recovery of the Holy Land from Islamic rule, while Jerusalem had been under Muslim rule for hundreds of years. This call was met with an enthusiastic popular response was known as the People's Crusade passed through Germany and indulged in wide-ranging anti-Jewish activities, including the Rhineland massacres. In 1096, death and destruction on May 18th. Crusaders massacred Jews of Worms. June 25th, 1st. Crusade slaughter Jews of Werelinghofen, Germany, August 1st. The People's Crusade, led by Peter the Hermit, arrives at Constantinople with 30,000 followers, October 21st. Sultan Kilij Arslan of Nisya defeats the People's Crusade at the Battle of Civitate. Only about 3,000 out of 20,000 Crusaders survive. In 1098, death and destruction on February 10th, Crusaders defeated Prince Redwan of Aleppo at Antioch. June 3rd, after 5 months siege during the First Crusade, the Crusaders seized Antioch, June 28th. Fighters of the First Crusade defeated Kerbogah of Mosul, December 12th, 1st. Crusaders capture and plunder Mara, Syria in 1099, Jerusalem, June 7th, 1st. Crusaders arrive in Jerusalem, July 8th. First Crusade, 15,000 starving Christian soldiers march in religious procession around Jerusalem as its Muslim defenders look on July 15th. City of Jerusalem is captured and plundered by Christian forces during the First Crusade. July 16th, Crusaders herd Jews of Jerusalem into a synagogue and set it afire. There is no coincidence that so much religious disease is happening in the same part of the world, whilst Uranus meets Jupiter at these same places on our Earth and astronomically in the sky. The author of the book, Two Nations in the Womb, Israel, Jacob Yuval, argues that the interreligious polemic between Judaism and Christianity served as a substantial component in the mutual formation of each of the two religions. He investigates ancient Jewish Passover rituals, Jewish martyrs in the Rhineland who in 1096 killed their own children, and Christian perceptions of those ritual killings. When we deeply acknowledge the facts of our story and validate them through our observations of the sky, I truly believe we can begin the healing process for the centuries-long trauma that has plagued humanity. By coming together to protect our children and all that we create, we have the power to bring about a profound change as we shift from Cetus to the age of pure Pisces. I know that this has the ability to bring solace to the souls of the children who have been and are still being raised on our Earth since the dawn of the Cetus age. If you are intrigued and want to be an integral part of this skystronomical journey, please reach out and join us in ushering in the next age of pure Pisces.
Hello. If you made it this far in the presentation, I just wanted to express that I don't find it easy to share this type of information. At the same time, I am led by my research, and this Uranus and Jupiter conjunction has again reiterated how important research is to building a foundation. Mars 0 degree yesterday on the 20th and today on the 21st. Again, confirms what Marcia said to me when she read my sky in her certification, that the fact that I had the impact of that conjunction of Uranus and Mars and the North Node at the base of my sky signals that my calling is to build and nourish and root the foundation of Skystrology. And it really is a practice of discerning, observation, and research to create the tools for every soul to reconnect to their divine knowledge, to their divine alchemical powers and their divine selves. Most of my investigations are led by the sky, and I feel called through this whole process of prioritizing the research and not being able to deliver things on time, whether it's consultations or offerings or promises, by being really just led and passionate about finding the proof, which has been the case since I started Skystrology. It has always been about finding the proof, the tangible evidence of what is actually going on, so that a informed understanding can be had. So on this day before Earth Day, our Earth, and on a day where Uranus and Jupiter are still aligned in less than a 0 degree entanglement, as they are exactly on my IC, the foundation of my sky, I want to invite anyone who would like to explore other information, not just this, but the information that is being shown to us through the ending of this age of Cetus, which has spanned 3,888 years. The last years has been in Piscetus, but we will be detaching from that in a divine number. We have started actually, and I feel that an awareness of the information together with the abundance of support through the Pisces, the pure Pisces energy, is calling for our intuition to come together and explore how we can heal and support, especially our children, as we shift out of this age. Thank you for listening. Sending you lots of love.